Good morning, everybody. My name is Matt McNair. For those of you who don't know me, my best friends call me Pig. Well, I guess more than my best friends, most of my friends. And I recently decided I was gonna start putting into progress achieving one of my dreams that I've had over the past few years. I have wanted to start a pressure washing business for close to 5 years now. Maybe not quite 5 years when I first got the idea about it. I have a little bit of experience. I have worked in a lot of construction type jobs in the past, and they have all included, at the time it was just getting to play with a pressure wash. Whenever my boss would say, hey, go clean that, I would be like, yes. And then I started learning that I could make it a career should I choose to put the effort forward. And so that's what I'm doing now. I just quit my job. My last day at my most previous job was, let's see, today is August, what is today? August 6th. And that was, I think, 5 days ago. I guess August 1st was my last day there. I was pumping concrete, a lot of crazy hours. It's a really good job if you're single, especially. It's a good job also if you're, just married or you don't have any kids. But we also just had a baby girl. So my goal is to be able to try and be here with my family as much as possible, and get to spend as much time with my wife and baby girl as possible. And also to hopefully financially support them full time by doing this. I'm still looking for a part-time job just on the side, just to kind of help while I'm getting started with this. But I thought, I also in the past I've wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I thought what better time than now than with trying to record this journey. So recently we have put away a good chunk of savings. What is a good chunk of savings for us? And my wife and I prayed about it, talked to other folks about it, saw what they thought. And we haven't gotten any negative response. The only thing that could have been close to negative is just some, constructive criticism saying, hey, make sure you do your research, and make sure you've got a way to support yourself in the meantime. So that's where we are now. And, I figured why not, start recording this adventure at the very beginning. So today I have, I'm doing my first 3 trial runs. I'm going to be doing my house here. Nothing to sneeze at, but we love it. It's pretty dirty. And my father-in-law's house and mother-in-law's house. We all live on the same property, so it gets interesting from time to time, but we love them, and it's actually more helpful that they're here than if they weren't here. And we get to spend a lot of quality time together. So I guess let me get started with showing you what I've got set up. I have a Honda GCV 190. It does 3,100 PSI and 2.7 gallons per minute. It's not commercial grade, but I have done my research, and nearly I think all but one, maybe 2 folks that I've been following on their pressure washing business, and all these folks who are trying to help other people get started, they have all said they even started with machines smaller than this one. I have been blessed enough to end up with 2 of the exact same machine. One is just a little older. My father-in-law had it beforehand. He said I could use it for whatever I needed. And then my dad actually said he had come across one, this newer one that I just showed you. He had used it twice. It's basically brand new. Unfortunately, I did have to work on it a little bit. I guess that's not unfortunate. It taught me a lot about the machine, having to work on it and get it going. before they put it away last year, I get my brother-in-law was using it, my sister's husband. They live with my parents, and I guess he just wasn't paying attention. It's not a big deal, but he put ethanol gas instead of non-ethanol gas in these things, and if you let them sit, it will muck up the carburetor and make it hard to start. So, but it's okay. It taught me a little bit about how to kind of diagnose problems, and made me do a little bit more research on upkeep on them. But we got it running, and I'm excited and scared at the same time. But I think the Lord's going to bless us, and I thank Him for this opportunity. If you want to like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on this journey, I'm hopefully going to be documenting every part of it. I mean, even after I hopefully get to go full time, I'm probably just going to keep recording and putting up before and after photos. I have done quite a few hundred hours with a pressure washer, and I've never gotten bored, which tells me it's something I enjoy. I guess I should tell y'all about my mix. It's a pretty weak mix, and it's just a little bucket. It's just for this experiment this morning to kind of on what is going to be, what my eventual everyday mix will be. It's a pretty weak mix, but it's just basically to trying to kind of see how this weak mix does on vinyl siding. And I'm going to throw a little bit on our patio here, or I guess our parking pad, and see how it does. I bought a surface cleaner, and a turbo nozzle yesterday. Nearly everybody I see has that, has both of those. They all have surface cleaners, but I think all but maybe two again don't have turbo nozzles that they use. I have done a lot of research, and if this is something you're thinking about getting into, but you're not sure just yet, and you want to see how long it takes to get customers, I'll be telling you all about that, how I learned to generate leads. I have a buddy, his name is Dakota. He's personally helping me out. He doesn't do houses, he does mobile washing, and he does like 18-wheelers and big rig washes, but he does that up in Starkville. He's going to try and get me into that industry down here in that market. Thank you, Rabbit. And he's going to be actually bringing a machine down here to me. I live in a actual village called Braxton, and it's about 20 to 25 miles south of Jackson, Mississippi, which is to some of you why my accent sounds so heavy. But thank you for coming on this ride with me, and I guess I'm going to get started. I'm going to take some before and after pictures, and I'll see y'all when I get done with these two. So, ran into a little bit of a snag. I mean, it worked a little bit, but my mix is not as strong as it needs to be. The chemicals were older than I had realized, so I'm gonna go into town. Me and the wife and baby girl are gonna run into town so I can get some more chemicals, and I'm probably gonna pick up another hose for my pressure washer, a much longer one, so that I don't have to keep moving it back and forth up and down the length of the house. But just to show you, when your mixes or your chemicals have lost their strength, nothing happens. So I mean, the little bit that was up here is almost gone, but there's still a good bit. You might see it right under that one. Yeah, there you go. So, and this is the most northern side of the house, which is always going to be your worst side. Same thing for that one over there. That one's going to be the worst side. So it's I'm a little bit, I mean, like I say, learning as I go. So from now on, I'll just make sure all my chemicals are within the last few days fresh. Hopefully anyway. What I'll end up doing is just buying what I need the day before I do any job. So anyway, we'll get back to it once we get back to the house. All right, guys. So I went and got some more chemicals, new chemicals that hadn't been sitting up for over 6 months. Once I thought about how long they had been there, and it was only a 6% bleach once I actually got to look at it, instead of a 10% and stronger like I was hoping to run. But I also went and got myself another hose to add on, so I'm not having to haul the machine back and forth. I got a mixed bucket, but I did not get an extra little piece of soap hose to go from my mixed bucket to my machine. So I guess I'm gonna have to just use the little bitty reservoir that comes on the machine. But anyway, this is my best friend's house. He lives in the Fondren district of Jackson. This is not the most northern side, but is the dirtiest side because of all the tree cover and such. They have a really cute little house. But you can see some, I think it's called lichen right there. Black mold, there's some up there. And that could just be dirt running down now that I think about it. But then they're pretty close to their neighbor right here on the side. So I'm gonna have to be careful of their car right there. And then they've got, this side is gonna be fun to watch clean. And then they've got some nasty stuff around the back. I'm not gonna take the time to walk all the way back there right now, all the way back over here, but I will take some before and after photos. Doing this long driveway that they have. But thankfully I got the surface cleaner. I'm gonna hit this curb right here that they got. And that's my wife in the white car. She rode along with the baby girl, so she didn't have to sit at the house all day. And that is my best friend's wife's car. Her name is Mandy. So Amber's in the white car, Mandy's inside, and I'll get them to move the cars as soon as I get done with this other part up and get it done, and take some pictures before and after and get them put up, use them for advertising, and we'll see what they grab. And I'm also planning on making a Facebook ad. I've got a Facebook business page started that I got to update. That's why I'm taking all these pictures today, so that I can use them for advertising and quality assurance. So anyway, yeah, that's I'm about to get started. I was gonna do the rest of my house. I was gonna go all the way back to my house and then come up here, but my wife figured it would be smarter to do Mandy and Craig's house while we're in town instead of going all the way back out there and just using a whole lot more gas. So we're gonna get started. All right, guys. So today didn't go quite as planned or as I had hoped. I'm not sure if I'm not batching right, like I thought I was, if I've got my proportions off on the machine, if something in, along the line in the machine is causing things to not mix right or something. But things did not go. Had a bug. Tried to get me to breathe them in. But I'm sure that's gonna be really funny for y'all to watch later. But I'm gonna run some tests first. Another lesson I learned: always make sure you have every bit of equipment you're gonna need for every job for the whole day, whether you're doing just one job or hopefully 8 jobs. If you can do 8 jobs in a day, go for it. I don't know how many I'm going to do in a day, be able to. That would be nice. If I'm making, $250 plus in, you know, on 8 jobs, each of those 8 jobs in a day. If I could do that, that'd be amazing. But always remember to grab all your equipment and make a checklist if you need to, which I need to do that a lot of times because I forgot probably the second most important thing that I would need for any part of this job. I forgot my gas tank here to refill my machine. And so after I got done throwing bleach on the house, letting it dwell for what I thought was long enough, and then washing it off, and it not working like I was thinking it should work or hoping it should work, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna put that to the side. I'll come back another day. It's my best friend's house. I'm not making him pay for it. I told him if he'll buy me beer and just let me use their house for my advertisement photos, before and after stuff like that, we'd call it even. So after that, after I couldn't get the batch figured out, I decided I'm just going to go ahead and surface clean, use Surface Max on the driveway, get it looking nice. And I made it about 10 feet down the driveway and ran out of gas. And it hit me. My gas tank is all the way back at my house, about 20 miles away, in the garage, in the carport. So what I'm going to do now is try to get some proportions figured out, do some proportioning testing, and I'm going to surface clean my parking pad here. It is in some areas, like right here. I'm excited to see the difference in that. That's one of the main things about using a pressure washer is it's immediate stuff. I love seeing that process work. It's how my mind works. I have very active imagination, and I love watching processes like that and seeing them work instantly, basically. But yeah, so that's how today went. And I'll post some before and after pictures of my parking pad. I'm not going to put the before and after pictures of the houses just yet in this video. Unless I'll probably wait till I get all 3 houses done to post those. So, forget what I said about not doing the before and after pictures of the houses. So, but that's how today went. So, see y'all in the next video. I'm still excited, a little disappointed, but still excited. So, have a great day. God bless y'all. Praying for y'all. And see y'all later.